We spoke at length about electric vehicles and the knock-on effect of them. Yes, the vehicles themselves do not pollute, but of course producing these electric vehicles, producing the technology, the actual electricity that is used to charge them, and also getting raw materials as well, that can pollute a lot. That can cause a lot of humanitarian problems as well. In the case of things like cobalt mining in the Congo. We spoke about that all before, guys. We're not going to talk about it in depth here, but there are some other knock-on effects, some other side effects really when it comes to electric vehicles and them becoming more popular. What are they? And what is the future of these? How are things going to change? Let's get into why, guys, here on the channel as always. So obviously electric vehicles have no tailpipe emissions. They are zero emission vehicles. They do not pollute themselves at all. Another benefit to them really is the lack of brake dust that is produced by them. So for you guys that don't know, you've probably seen this, but if you don't clean your car for a while, and of course you've been driving it a lot, you will see that your wheels are getting black. Those black wheels are not down to actual dirt that is picked up from the road, at least not primarily anyway. It's all down to brake dust. Brakes, of course, get very hot and they get worn down over time, and the little bits of particles that come off of them is known as brake dust. You'll see it a lot in high-speed racing as well, like Formula 1. You'll see these little clouds, these little puffs of black smoke that sometimes come out going into big braking zones. Your cars do that, but obviously to a lot less severe degree. Over time, obviously, it does build up. But with the way that electric cars are, the actual brake dust that is in the air is very minimal. But why? What's different? A recent study that was carried out by Electrek has found that the overall brake dust pollution from battery electric vehicles, EVs to me and you basically, is down 83% compared to internal combustion powered cars, which is a massive difference. And it's all down to the types of brakes that they use. They use regenerative braking. They don't use brakes like regular fossil fuel powered cars do. It effectively allows electric vehicles to be able to be slowed down without any friction being caused in the brakes, and that basically means that you don't get any brake dust. If there's no friction, there's no heat, and there's nothing being worn down. It's not perfect though. There are some other aspects when it comes to electric vehicles that are worse in terms of the overall environmental pollution. It's very marginal though. And the biggest one of these is tyre wear. Obviously, they don't have a torque curve. There is no kind of curve of power. It's just all in one big lump. It's all the electric motors. And that does in fact lead to tyres being worn down quicker. Although it's not actually as bad as you might think in this regard. Obviously, when you offset it in terms of the tailpipe emission being zero and also the brakes being almost zero in terms of the pollution they're causing, overall electric vehicles, even when you look at them like this, are much more environmentally friendly than fossil fuel powered cars. And overall, this brake dust being reduced is really positive, and also the tailpipe things as well. And overall, the fact that these vehicles do pollute a lot less does mean that our cities are a lot easier to breathe in. The air pollution in them is going down a lot, which is fantastic, really. It's the first time I've seen that in a very long time. But yeah, guys, get your thoughts in the comments below. EVs don't just pollute when it comes to them being produced, they also do when they're going out on the road. But compared to other types of vehicles, the amount of pollution that they are producing is very minimal. But yeah, get your thoughts in the comments below, guys. I want to hear you have to say, as always. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. So have a great day in the world today, guys. See you very soon.